Hello and welcome to Tuesday. Um, my hair is all sorts of a mess right now, but that's not what I wanted to talk about today. Today, I started working on my blog. A couple days ago, I talked about migrating from what I currently use, which is Squarespace, to a different platform. A self-hosted platform, one that my photo blog actually runs on, and I'm just using a different theme, putting it on my local server, and seeing how that goes, right? Seems like a good idea. So I spent a good chunk of the day going through. Well, first off, here's the thing. Like, I initially wanted to do this a couple months ago, and I tried to, and the themes that were freely available, again, huge fan of open source everything. The built-in themes that are free are the open source ones. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna stick with these. Sure, there are a bunch of paid themes, and I browsed through like a bunch of those. And while some of them did definitely jive with me, it's just I'd rather stick to the official release ones made by the company. Ghost is the company. It's called Ghost. It's like a Ghost blog or whatever. Um, I wanted to stick with those, and because of that, there are maybe a dozen or so themes made by the company, and as a result, not really any of them really fit my needs. The thing is, because I do talk about music, here is an example. This is Jeff Rosenstock's Hell Mode. This is a square. I'm not so sure if you guys are familiar with that. It's what comes after triangle, but before pentagon. And a lot of the images based on those sites, or like on those themes, focus on like 16 by 9 images, or if in the preview thumbnail for a lot of these articles, when you click on them, it takes whatever images you have and um like zooms in on it, so it's a 16 by 9 image. It like crops it in such a way, and that's fine for certain things, but when your main purpose is showing off, like it's an eye grabber. You're showing off the album art itself. That's where it becomes a problem. And of all the themes that I selected, I picked the cooking theme. There was one theme that's like called recipe, or like it's based on cooking that they have currently, and it just works. All the themes just work. It's just this one like fits my needs. I didn't really like see it the first time, or like look at it too closely when I was trying it, messing around with it. So when I finally hit that today, I was very surprised. I'm like, oh, that's decent. So that's what I've been messing with today. So that was like early today. Throughout the day, I've been messing with that, right? So this was on a old server. So I have the physical host here, and this was on a old virtual server that I had spun up for testing. And now that I had everything tested, I deleted everything, reinstalled everything, and then we started fresh. So from that point, I found out that they have a migration tool. Now, Ghost platform is extremely similar to Medium, which I have been working with for the past 5 years now. I have a Medium blog, I have a Squarespace blog, but I'm moving my personal one that I pay for off of Squarespace to Medium, to Ghost. Medium was free when I started out, but it's just there because I post in two places. Better SEO. Medium has a built-in community and there's stuff there. but my personal website is just me running everything. Well, there's a bunch of SEO tools, and I found that I poisoned so many SEO results for a lot of these artists. I'm gonna shout out one, Elefante's Glass Mansion. Excuse me. If you search Elefante Glass Mansion, my name is like one of the first results. My Medium blog, and then if you go to images, for some reason I have the top 5 images for the album art, which is like if you type Elefante have Glass Mansion and then click on images in Google, first 5 results are me. And that's been happening for like a lot of the artists that I've been looking at. Like I only got up to re-adding the first dozen or so articles, and I should be finished tomorrow, but like site's still under heavy construction, so working on that. We'll see where it gets us tomorrow. But yeah, I poisoned so many SEO results, and that's hilarious to me. I feel bad, but if you're looking for the highest quality image, you'll find it on one of my sites. So that's a whole thing that happened. But let's talk about that. Migration tool, right? Oh boy, I spent like hours trying to get this thing to work. They make it easy as download the program, run the program, you're done. So I'm like, okay, so I download the latest version of the program, it's broken. I downloaded the version before, it's broken. I keep downloading the program. It's called it's like at ghost try migrate, or try ghost at try ghost/migrate. It's a npm package, so if you know what that is, you know what that is. If you don't, it's a program. So I downloaded the latest version, run it, or tried installing it, it's broken. Try installing the version previous, it's broken. Keep trying to install like previous versions, they're all broken. The first time I got it to work was on version 16. So then I slowly incremented my way up and up and up. And I found out the last working version was around like 22, 23. So I installed those, get it running. And it's missing dependencies. It installed fine, it's just like when I run it, it's missing like another program. So I installed that program, it's missing another program. I installed that one, and it's still broken. At that point, I'm just like, screw it, delete everything. Delete that program, get rid of everything. We're building it from scratch, which is, I think, better. It sucks, but like it gives me a chance to go through everything. A lot of the links, or a couple of the links that I've come across, are actually dead links in my previous articles, which is fine. So I have been doing just like replacing with the archive.org mirrors or something similar like that. Going through, it's really nice to just like see how my writing has changed over the years. Like wow, it's super cool. But yeah, it's been nice. It's only like 30-ish articles that I ever published on Medium, so those are all going to the new music blog. I do have a couple of tech articles on my Squarespace blog, but that's going to be a whole another can of worms, which we'll get to in a little bit. Whew. Okay, that's about it. So I've added like a dozen or so articles currently. Maybe like 20-ish left. So that's been that, and it should hopefully be up and running tomorrow. Again, it's still under heavy construction, but the bulk of the work is done at this point. It's just moving the articles. Once the articles are moved over, make it look pretty. Once it looks pretty, we'll be set to go, and that's about it. Again, heavily under construction, but I'm having fun with it, and it's really like getting me going. Like, I haven't written an article since, I think, the most recent one was Pup's self-titled, which came out October 9th. And it is November 14th now, so it's been a busy October, it's been a busy November, but I'm hoping to finish the year off strong. I gotta catch up on like 3 or so, and the 4th one's upcoming soon. So, whew, I'm gonna try and finish off strong. And I already have 2 in mind that I want to do for December. So it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be wild, but looking forward to it. For now, that's what I'm gonna call it for today. Thank you all for watching. I hope to see you tomorrow. And until then, later.